Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. I just wanted to talk to you about something on here about why what you're manifesting might not be working. And I feel like I just sort of came to this after, I guess, like some thinking about what I kind of have had as my experiences around manifesting things, and then reading a shit ton of books and doing a lot of research, and really trying to understand like quantum physics and like all the sciencey kind of side of it, as well as the sort of, I guess, more like new age side of it. And I feel like so many people think it's like, oh, just think positively about what you want, or like look at your vision board every day, and like that's a lot of it. Because like I really do, like, I know for sure that like your thoughts create your beliefs, and your beliefs create your feelings, and your feelings will create your actions. But sometimes it kind of goes down another level under that and into your subconscious mind, where you are storing everything from like your whole experience of being on earth, and probably time before that. And like if we go into like epigenetics and all that kind of stuff as well, there's a whole lot of like past things that maybe you're not consciously aware of. Because I mean, like, think for instance about the time where you were 4 years old, and like, yes, you know you were 4 years old at some point, but do you remember everything that happened to you and like how you interpreted it? No. All that stuff is stored in your subconscious, because like between the ages of 0 to 7, you're basically in a brainwave state of hypnosis. So what this means for you is that like you're going around in the world, and you are basically taking everything in as if like you're hypnotized. And hypnotized is just like you're in a highly suggestible brain state. Like what is suggested to you, you're probably going to take on as behavior. Yeah, it's that simple. So I guess like I was listening to this podcast the other day, Lacey Phillips' Expanded podcast, and the way she talks about manifestation is she really comes at it from, I guess, kind of a different perspective than a lot of people do, because she kind of basically says it all stems from like what's going on in your subconscious. And I think there is space for sort of like, I guess, like that rhetoric, as well as sort of like the more conventional way that people think about manifesting things, which is sort of like you think about something and then you kind of attract it to you. But I think this is true, and I do think that works, because like for example, on things where you don't have a lot of resistance around it, like for example, say like I will kind of use the law of attraction like all the time when I'm just going around like in my day-to-day. Like a very brief example, the other day I wanted to buy a new pair of jeans, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the shopping center and I want to buy the perfect pair of jeans, and I want it to be less than $40. And literally the first store I walked into, I found like two pairs, and they were both like $39. So I bought both of them, because like why choose when you can have both of them? But that's just like an example of like me getting clear on something that I wanted, holding on to the vision of like, yes, I can have this thing, and then it appearing like extremely quickly in my reality field. Because I'm like conscious of what I'm looking for, and I know it, and I'm going into like I'm going into it with the positive expectation that I'm gonna find it. And if you are a woman, I don't know what it's like for guys shopping for jeans, but like it is not like the kind of thing where you just like wander into the store and find two pairs that fit you perfectly. Because like I don't know about you, but it's like trying to find a pair of jeans that really fits, not an easy thing. And when you find two and they're the first two you try on and they're absolutely perfect and everything you were looking for, like it's pretty great. So anyways, like that manifestation aside, so basically, the reason that I think a lot of the time manifestation doesn't work for people is because they're blocked in some way in a subconscious belief. And this is kind of putting them at like a cross purpose of like in their conscious brain, they're like, yes, I want this, blah, blah, whatever. But their subconscious brain is being like, no, you can't have that. And we have this belief around why you can't have that. And your subconscious mind is like so much more powerful than your conscious mind. Like your conscious mind is like the top 10% of the iceberg, and the conscious mind is like the 90% that's below the surface, that like, yeah, is running the show basically and runs all your programming. And like if you know how to access it and understand what's going on in there and learn how to change it, amazing, you will manifest things so much better and so much quicker. But a lot of your ability to manifest comes down to your self-worth and like how you feel about yourself and how you regard yourself. Because like say you've got like a really big vision for yourself, but you on some level don't believe that you deserve that, there is no fucking way you're gonna manifest it. Like it's just not gonna happen. It doesn't matter how much positive thinking you do about things, or yeah, like vision boarding it, like it's just not going to happen because you'll never be able to vibrate at the level of it, because on some level you're not going to believe that it's possible for yourself. So this kind of really brings everything back to like, one, you need to sort of start to become aware of your subconscious programming and like where you form these stories. What are they? What are the limiting beliefs you have? And like it's kind of hard because like they're in your subconscious, so you're so used to going around in life with this that you're like not really going to be aware of it. It's just kind of like shows up in the way of like you being like, this is the way things are, and like that might be true for your reality, but it's not true for other people's reality. So therefore it's like that's a belief for you, and it's a belief that you're creating, but it's not a truth, if you will, if we believe that there is such a thing. I think it's subjective. But basically, so like if you have a subconscious belief that's not supporting the thing that you want to manifest, and you don't have self-worth, you're not going to make it happen for yourself. It just won't happen. You have to be able to change those two things, as well as like be able to vibrate on the level of whatever it is you want, and then you'll attract it in. But if you don't have the self-worth, and you have some kind of subconscious belief that doesn't support you manifesting the thing you want to manifest, you won't manifest it. So that is a very long answer to a very short question of why you might not be manifesting the things you want to manifest. And if you would like to dive into some more around learning how to use the law of attraction and a couple other myths around it, I am holding a free masterclass on September 25th, 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I think that's like 7 p.m. Pacific. Anyways, so I'm going to be holding that. There's a link in my bio to sign up for the masterclass, and you'll get an email when we're going to go live. It will be live, so we can actually have a chat. You can ask your questions to me, and it's